Why is the 1990 film Home Alone still in the hearts of millions? A story about family, loneliness, childhood creativity, and hilarious thieves during the Christmas holiday. It is watched again and again every Christmas, because have we all once dreamed, like Kevin, I want to be alone? Or, on the contrary, have we understood the importance of family? Today, 35 years later, let's remember together where the stars of that time are now. Macaulay Culkin, Kevin McAllister, was 10 years old in 1990, now 45 years old. Still acting, Fallout, other projects, hosts a podcast, and runs the Bunny Ears brand. Fun fact, he took charge of his own life and overcame the challenges of child stardom. How do you think the role of Kevin affected his life? Joe Pesci, 47 years old in 1990, now 82 years old. Legendary actor, Goodfellas, Casino, now mostly retired. Fun fact, Kevin was not spoken to during filming so as not to make him look really angry. How effective do you think this trick was? Daniel Stern, Marv, 33 years old in 1990, now 68 years old. Actor, director, and even a sculptor. Fun fact, he still acts in films but is more focused on his art. Catherine O'Hara, Kate, mother, 36 years old in 1990, sadly died in January 2026 at the age of 71. He won an Emmy for his role in Schitt's Creek. John Hurd, Peter, father, 44 years old in 1990, died in 2017 at the age of 71. Devin Rattray, Buzz McAllister, Kevin's older brother, the terrible brother, was 13 years old in 1990, now 49 years old. Still acting, Kimmy, he played again in Home Sweet Home Alone, often appears in films. Fun fact, he kept working steadily after his childhood role and maintained his talent. How do you think the role of the bad brother like Buzz affected his later life? Kieran Culkin, Fuller McAllister, Kevin's little brother, the kid drinking Coca-Cola, was 8 years old in 1990, now 43. A very successful actor, one of the main roles in Succession, still working at a high level. Fun fact, unlike his brother Macaulay, he built a stable career after becoming a child star. How do you think the paths of these two brothers diverged? Jerry Baman, the Uncle Frank, the always upset uncle, was 49 years old in 1990. He is now 84. He still occasionally acts, but is retired. Fun fact, he played the role of the bad uncle in the movie very well, but in real life, he is a completely different person. To what extent do you think such roles affect the character of an actor? John Candy, Gus Polinski, Polka King, that bus driver, the jolly old man, was 40 years old in 1990. Sadly, he died in 1994 at the age of 43, heart attack. Fun fact, he was a giant of comedy, starring in films like Uncle Buck, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. What do you think his short but eventful life can teach us? Roberts Blossom, the old man, Marley, the scary old man who turned out to be good in the end, was 66 years old in 1990. He died in 2011 at the age of 87. Interesting fact, he played scary characters in many films, but was actually a very talented dramatic actor. Do these roles hide or reveal the true nature of the actor? Hilary Wolf, Megan McAllister, Kevin's sister, was about 14 years old in 1990, now 49 years old. She left acting and switched to judo and martial arts and participated in the Olympics. Fun fact, she achieved great success in sports. After 35 years, Kevin is still with us every Christmas. Some stars are gone, but the memories are forever. If you were home alone now, what would you do? Tell me in the comments. Like, subscribe, wait for new videos. Home Alone forever.